beef.
old lady
Jesus
that said,
Christ, bro.
okay, I forgot my...
Why? You just cum on your face, bro. Go wash your face.
what do you thought? It's minty flavor.
But it looks disgusting.
Yeah, but the
bro.
way everything, you have stains everywhere.
Bro, this is awful. How do you want us to take you serious as a
I
human?
can't, bro. Like
You're awful. I put so much time, money, and energy into this goddamn podcast, and you guys cum on your faces. No, leave it open because it's hot in here. Fucking cum blaster.
especially after the cum on your face.
Usher said, it's getting hot.
The
Sorry about that.
intellectuals. Welcome to another episode. We hope you enjoyed
The jism.
the last episode, the Halloween special.
Oh, yeah.
By the way,
Yes,
thank
they
you
did.
guys for all the love and shit.
They did. They enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks to Claudio Capri and his
Oh yeah, it's true. I
penis,
forgot about
his
Claudio.
penis.
Who didn't show up to actually record the episode he was supposed to be on?
You know continuity though. He died.
Interesting that
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
he did not give us back the penis
Gapes
pump.
pointed that
Yeah.
out.
All the
Shout
dead.
out to Gapes.
Yeah. All the dead people weren't there.
Yeah. Shout out to Gapes.
Yeah, so I forgot my denture adhesive. You know what? Fuck it. I bought the wrong one on the way here. I'm gonna do.
Can I
I'm
just
doing,
ask-
I'm doing the show toothless.
Look,
Sorry,
I have a
guys.
serious question for you.
No, a stupid
How
one.
was
is
there a
better.
right and the wrong one? Why would they sell one glue that works and another that
That's
doesn't?
exactly what I thought.
I
but
think
I
he
saw,
just accidentally bought toothpaste.
Bro,
Can
you
I
just-
read this?
You
Bro,
know
you
what?
couldn't-
You're absolutely fucking right.
Stop.
This is Polydent cleaner.
Oh,
No,
bro, you can't
you
be this
retard.
stupid.
You're absolutely
You
fucking right. Because I
retard.
was in a hurry because I was late. That's why it doesn't fucking
Boss,
stick.
daily cleanser. This is tooth. You just bought toothpaste
Yeah.
and you're trying to glue on your teeth.
Let the record show I,
I
didn't
thought
read.
it looked. I touched it.
Yeah, you touched soap.
So this
this
whole
is
hour,
hilarious. This
you've
whole
been
hour-
washing your tooth.
And you said, no, what hour? The last 20 minutes. I was just in Pharmaprix.
I thought
Shoppers.
it looked weird. Here's the thing. From before,
Yeah.
I've been
You're
watching you.
absolutely
Hold
right.
on, Guido. I've been watching you put it on. I've been watching you put it on, and I found the way it stretched and everything. I thought that's not glue in my head.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And I was like,
It was
it's
so
a
smooth.
weird
You're absolutely
texture.
right.
It stretches out weirdly.
Absolutely.
And then just now when you said it's minty,
Yeah.
it clicked. I'm like, you just bought
well,
toothpaste.
my dad could wash his dentures. Brush his What do you want me to say?
I mean,
guys?
can't you use it as toothpaste and brush your teeth with it?
I guess you're right. What's the difference? What, it cleans ceramic? And as per our contract, I cannot go visit a Mexican
No,
Dr.
you have to go to a real
Castroman.
one.
You can't.
He is a real
Hey,
dentist.
by the way, I found out a lot of that Nelk Boys podcast.
Nelk?
Nelk
Now,
Boys.
was that the boys that got the Amish man to go to a strip club?
It might be them. I think they're from Canada or one that's from Canada. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
cool kids. But I found out a lot of them, they have these nice big smiles, all fake teeth.
Oh, it's all veneers.
You mean veneers?
Yeah, what does that mean? Can you
Yeah. So
explain
okay,
to me?
hold on. I've
Yeah.
dove into this.
Okay.
I thought veneers were implants. I was.
Me too.
I was completely
Yeah,
wrong.
no. They're ceramic.
Veneers-
That's what I have.
It's veneers. No, worse.
It's exactly
Veneers-
what I have.
people
Okay, look,
go-
it sounds like it hurts. Does it hurt?
No.
No.
Well, I'll explain.
Well,
it.
they freeze you. They go and they file down your teeth to pointy, and then basically
right
what
so
they do
far.
is they put caps on your teeth.
Oh my God.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the thing is,
Dr.
people do
Castroman
thi-
doesn't do that.
People do this when they get old. You're supposed to get veneers when you're old.
That's not
I
true.
found out. Yes, when
If
you
you're
get
a
older,
performing artist, 95%
no.
of every actor in
Yeah,
Hollywood
that's what I
has
heard.
them.
They all have fake teeth.
I'll tell you
Really?
why. Because people are. I did it as a gift to myself when I was 40 because I'm a smoker and I had a lot of wine stains. My teeth were never. But people do it
but you can get
wrong,
that clean.
and it looks like they have
you
fucking.
could just whiten your teeth.
Okay, but there's people that have chiclets in their mouth, and that looks stupid.
Chiclets. Why are they putting?
It looks like fucking chiclets.
Yeah, like there are all these weird
it's
square
it's the
teeth,
wrong
the fake
or
square
it's so because he'll give you an option. Dr. Castroman asked me. He goes, "I'm going to give you the whitest possible. It's like B2 is on the scale of A1 to."
These teeth are
B2
so
is-
white, they're gonna put their
Yeah.
knee on the neck of a black man.
Yeah, correct.
you're
I mean,
preposterous
that's
for
awful,
that.
but kind of true. So people, they do
defiling.
A1. That's the
All
color.
right, fine. I'm not gonna blame all white people. And also, we're gonna bring him a crap because we just found out that crack actually killed him. By the way, how crazy is that? We found out that
Yeah, no.
no, not crack, fentanyl.
Fentanyl, yes.
Last thing, one last thing. And
It does- it
he
did- it did
asks
sound like I
the
was attacking
dentist
every white
asks
person.
you, do you want to keep your same teeth? I said yes, because other people, they instead of getting their natural tooth smile, they change the shapes to make them squares.
Yes,
and
they file
that's
them.
where it's stupid.
Yeah,
he
they
asks
file-
you.
I've
I
seen-
said, no, give me exactly my teeth, but clean. And that's what he did. Whereas some
You just
people
forgot to stick it in.
right. Sorry about
I've
that.
seen
That's all I wanted to say.
dentists.
No, I like what you said.
I've seen dentists comment on videos. This one guy, like 25 years old, filed all of his teeth, pointy, got veneers. Oh
my God.
It's like, bro, in 10 years, this guy's gonna regret it because everything's gonna be falling off.
Oh, they fall off too?
And the thing is, the tooth is it's a living organism. When you cut into it, it starts to rot.
Correct.
So when you go and you file your teeth,
Right.
You just chopped them up.
in 10 years, you're gonna have infections.
Can I tell you what I thought it was?
All kinds of
It's
crazy
just
Can I
like
shit.
tell
when
you
you
what I
put
thought
up
they did?
tiles, you have to sand the wall before you stick the
Do-
tiles on.
by the way, do you
and
know
it's
what I thought it
exactly the same.
I thought they removed their teeth.
No.
And they put implants of those teeth.
No.
So
No.
that's their new teeth. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
No,
that's.
that
I
would
mean,
be-
that's what I'm gonna need here.
That's expensive, no?
That would
well,
be
that's why I go to Mexico because right here I'm gonna
$5,000 a
need an
tooth.
implant. Yeah, in Mexico, this is
But it feels like it
$300
would be like the most painful thing ever.
No, they put you under. They don't even freeze you for that shit. They
You're
put
asleep?
you under. Yeah.
And then they fix your whole mouth once.
Bro,
and
do
for
you know?
all.
Do you know? No. Let's say they do it tooth by tooth. So you gotta be because it's a whole process. So what happens is what they gotta do is they gotta drill into your gums, get rid of all the meat. I've watched videos on this. It's insane.
that's disgusting.
No,
How
it's,
the fuck do you watch that?
animated videos. Sorry.
oh, okay.
Yeah, no, videos of how they do it. Sorry, because I went down a rabbit hole about all this teeth shit, especially around because I had a root canal and shit. So what happens is they drill into your gum, make a giant hole.
Fucking toothpaste.
They stick in the base. You still forget about the tooth. They stick in and then they kind of stick in a base, and where they drill the tooth in, and then basically they drill the tooth in. So you have a metal implant in your gum. It completely replaces your roots and everything. They yank everything out. They fill it in with a metal thing like stainless steel, and then they drill in the new tooth. They
Can
get
you
a
get
mold
cancer
exactly.
from
Very
having
much
that?
like construction.
I
I don't know
think-
about the cancer part. I did worry about a foreign
a
object being
stainless
stuck
steel
into
in
your
your
bone.
head.
Eventually-
It's like the aluminum fillings of
Yeah,
the
in
80s.
your open wound.
eventually your body will probably reject it. I didn't find anything that it says it rejects it. I think people haven't had
Long
implants
enough time.
long enough to really comment on that.
I have an idea. Do you know who can give you all these answers?
Who? Don't say
I'm
it.
going to contact Dr. Victor Castroman and ask him everything.
That doesn't sound like a real name.
Yeah, and ask
He's a
him
real person.
why don't the teeth he implants
He
stay
will
implanted?
explain wholeheartedly.
Bro, what's his name? Victor Castroman.
Castroman, yeah.
Bro, this guy's not a real dentist. I'm sorry.
He's a wonderful
He's not a real
dentist.
dentist. Bro,
Bro,
this
that's not
guy,
even a Mexican
and
name.
I stay.
this
I
guy
stay,
woke up one day and he's like, bro, I need to make fucking money, but I don't want to become a drug dealer. You know, I don't want to fucking
No,
join
he's-
the
he's
cartel.
great. He wears braces.
And he's like,
He was bracelet as a
what
child.
kind of dentist wears braces? I'm sorry.
Well, one that knows
How are
he
your
needs
teeth
them.
not fixed already? How old is this man?
He's maybe Pantelis' age.
Unacceptable. And he's a dentist.
I don't even accept me being my age.
No,
Anyone who's my age
He's
is
from
unacceptable.
Mexico City, which is like the Manhattan of
that's
Mexico.
not even a real city.
That's not a real saying.
It's a very tough place. He's good people, and he's gonna
No,
give
I
me.
believe it.
He
We're
gave
just-
me a George Clooney smile. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
only-
George Clooney after he got beaten for his debts.
Oh, you just reminded me. I want to give a shout out to a guy named Baggio Caiazza. Thank you. So I was outside this wonderful Marrakesh market, Walmart right here, yesterday.
Walmart?
Yeah. And I could not go in. And as I was going in, and there was fire trucks outside.
Wait, you couldn't go in like you weren't allowed? There
No,
was
there
restraining
was.
order?
They weren't letting us
At the
in because
Walmart?
there was a. It turns out, you know that decathlon place
Yeah.
next door.
Caught on
Well,
fire.
those fucking bastards. I don't know what they're doing with their marathons, but there was a fire in there, so they had
Oh,
to empty.
can I say something?
So while I was in that crowd, I hear, "Hey, Guido, are you Guido Grasso?" And it was Baggio, a listener of this very
Oh, no.
podcast.
But by the way, you and Badger need to learn that we call that Walmart the Wahal Mart. Just so you know, that's how we differ.
Oh, okay. Wahal Mart, right here. Yeah.
Just
correct.
so you know, so you don't have to say Marrakesh.
All right.
I want to get to his. He clearly, by his face, he has a conspiracy theory. So I'm
Okay.
eager to get into it. But Decathlon,
I think.
I hate Decathlons. I think it's the dumbest scam store. But go on.
I think
Yeah, I
this
agree.
is an
How
Arabic.
many marathon runners do we need?
Listen to me. I think this is an Arabic insurance scam.
I think
Next to the Wahal Mart.
No, I think because the Arabs were mad they could
No,
not shop.
no.
Oh, they were mad, but not the people who
First
did
of all, bro, I've driven there, past there numerous times on a regular basis because of the studio and everything. And every time I swing by there, every time I look in because they got these giant windows, I see and they're all fat, and I'm like, none of these motherfuckers look like marathon runners.
Okay.
None of them look like they work out. It's like me chilling there.
Yeah, I will say one thing.
It's
Fat people
suspicious.
should not own athletic stores. I'm gonna go out and say it.
I agree.
I'm sorry, but every time I go to what's the other store next to the Tim Hortons, the big one, the Mountain Equipment.
Oh yeah, that is like a membership place. That's
Yeah.
camping stuff.
Every
That's
time
cool.
I go there,
Yeah.
okay, it's some fucking nature boy or nature girl. They're skinny.
Oh, I
They're
gotta
either-
go buy a canoe today.
They're either vegan or whatever the fuck. You could tell they're vegan because
I actually love that place.
They're
That would be like walking into World Gym and the guy greeting you is Poseidon, and he's like, "I'm glad you've come to change your life."
I'm sorry, but if it would be mad suspicious.
Bro, it would be madness. I'd look at you, and it's like my story about the shitting themselves on the plane. The person, I don't know if you heard my bit on stage.
I have. It's amazing.
Thank you. But now I've added a tag too where I go, you can't respect anyone, no matter what, even if it's a doctor. Like if you're a doctor, you find out he's famous for shitting himself on a plane.
It's over.
You can never, he could be like, look, Poseidon, you need to quit smoking. And you're gonna be like, bro, you need to quit shitting your fucking pants in public, bro. What are you crazy?
No, 100%.
Yeah,
But it's certain. Like sometimes when you see something, and then you're like,
You say something.
this doesn't fit. It's like going to a fancy restaurant and seeing the cook in the back. He's dressed like the cooks at La Belle Province.
Yeah.
You're gonna ask yourself questions.
Why are you
bro.
filthy?
Hey,
Why you-
hey,
you know what I
hey.
mean?
I wear. Why I have to wear a like Gordon Ramsay's outfit in the kitchen to look
No,
like I know
but
what I'm
there's a
doing?
certain.
How
I'll tell
about
you
just a
something.
clean apron and a hat?
But you know what I'm
I'll tell you
talking
something.
about.
Do you remember towards the downfall of your restaurant when you lost your mind? The place started to become filthy. You
when
were
did
filthy.
this happen?
The place was filthy. You were filthy. I didn't want to eat there. No one wanted to eat there. That period of time, right? That is not how restaurants should be. When I go into a restaurant,
That
bro,
is correct.
it
I
should be
agree with you.
Spick and span.
Correct.
When I look at the cook, if his apron looks like 6 Mexicans took a shit on his
Yeah,
chest,
no, correct.
I don't want to eat there.
I get his point. I was
Yeah.
just breaking his balls.
No,
But,
no.
let the record show.
But let-
my station where I work right now, when I leave at night, it smells like Clorox.
Good. I don't think that's
I don't
a
know
good
that.
thing.
I
either.
don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, because the
I jumped too
inspector
fast
came,
on that. What?
Vilda Morial inspector, and she suggested at the end of the night, well, there's a whole protocol. You have to put you don't mix bleach with soap. Did you know that? You're
Yeah, no
supposed to
shit.
just do bleach alone with
Yeah,
water.
because it could
So
explode.
Well, whatever. I don't know.
And
if
it's
it's
highly-
not going to explode.
and it's
There's
highly-
no,
That's
neither here nor
there's
there.
no
Oh,
flame.
Sorry.
And so after
sorry,
that,
sorry.
and then
it's
after,
highly toxic. Sorry.
Right,
And,
and
you
then
know how I found
the-
this out?
You
I
blew
mixed
something
I used to make
bleach
meth.
and soap in the garbage bin out here, and I almost
yeah.
died.
So and after you do that, there's a whole protocol you have to do. It's anyway. That's it. So I'm just saying I follow code.
But hold on, if it smells like Clorox, then when
I
you prepare
said
the next
at the
day,
end of the night.
yes,
But when I prepare the next day, it's evaporated. It's like what? It's disinfected. Oh my God!
I don't-
let
but
me
doesn't
go
it
down
stay?
the no.
Doesn't it
does-
stay?
No, it doesn't stay. It's the rules of following the.
heat of the night.
Yeah. Oh,
when
the-
you're looking
what about this?
for action.
I mentioned this to you guys the other day, and I'm not sure. The great WWE legend Rey Mysterio almost died the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks to the help of the wonderful person named Logan Paul.
Logan Paul tried to kill him like it was a Japanese guy in a forest.
No, but exactly. So a lot of people complain about this guy. I mean, he's successful, and he's actually has like cred in the
he
wrestling
also
world right
scammed
now.
people out of millions.
Okay,
but
well, whatever.
that's
Besides the point.
Yeah,
Look,
that's
now,
besides.
I
let's
was
just-
willing, look, before we continue, I was willing to let bygones be bygones and forgive him and be like, yo, this guy's all right. He's boxing. He's in shape.
Yeah.
He married a known whore. But then what happened was I found out, I didn't know about that he actually, he tricked his fans.
Yep.
So you know how we'll lose money sometimes just to give back, send some merch, do something. Well,
right.
okay. He did the opposite. He stole millions from his fans deliberately and then laughed about it with his homies.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
because of that, there's nothing he could do right now short of saving
yeah.
my life or something
Yeah.
that I could actually like him because he seems like a toxic piece of shit.
Well,
You know
correct.
what's crazy
so,
about
so
that?
I bet you up until that very moment, Rey Mysterio, who is my age, probably felt exactly like you until that very moment.
You and Rey Mysterio might have the same dentist.
That's funny. He is Mexican. Now, what happens is that this crown jewel is known as the place where a lot of the guys who retired come back to do one great thing and
Saudi Arabia.
make money in Saudi Arabia. Almost like when Messi goes to Miami to get paid at the end of his career.
Yeah.
So, and it happened where Undertaker had and Kane had their worst match of their lives because they were 50-something years old again. And Shawn Michaels came out of retirement just to make a shitload of money there. And it was an awful match. And sadly...
Hold on. Can you explain to him a little bit? Oh, Stefan Rousseau's doing a Tide commercial. Can you explain to him what Crown Jewel is? I need him to get into the feel of it for this story to make any sense. Explain Crown Jewel. Explain who's watching.
In that part of the world, the Dubai, the Saudi Arabia, where a lot of oil money is, they get paid. The guys, the Saudis, they pay a lot of money to WWE to bring the show over there. It's been happening for a couple of years now.
Yalla habibi, yalla habibi.
I remember the first couple of years, I think Sami Zayn wasn't even allowed to go.
No.
Or he chose not to because he's Syrian from here. But he was there. He did. Anyway, so Rey Mysterio, who just got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is he mysterious?
I was about to ask that same question. Would you consider him mysterious?
When I think Mysterio, I think of that guy with the dome on his head in Spider-Man.
Mysterio.
Yeah, see?
That's an actual villain in Spider-Man?
Yeah, spelled... Yeah. So...
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah, I know. That's why you said mysterious instead. So at the Crown Jewel, it's hot, right? I mean, it's what, 45 degrees Celsius there at night. So here's a middle-aged man doing this bouncing off the ropes shit that he always does. And what he does
Hold on. Stop rushing.
Yes.
Let us feel it. There's a middle-aged Mexican man jumping up. He's like, va orale. And then there's a bunch of people screaming,
And they're all doing this.
Nothing like saying doing this on an audio platform.
Yeah, he's a good podcaster.
Now, I
Probably
feel
the worst in the city.
With this music, I feel like I'm in an opium den smoking with my friends in the Middle East.
61999.
Hey, man. Do you think the sky looks yellow?
Welcome to Sands of Time, the official podcast of Riyadh. We talk wrestling, Mexicans, cryptocurrency scams, and many other modern happenings.
Like shitting on prostitutes.
Do you remember when
What is the deal with these Jews? Coming up next on the Sands of Time.
the best place to give anonymous blowjob here to another man is cut open stomach of camel?
It is not gay. It is Thursday. Join us at Khalkhalash's Khalkhalashchat Tuesday nights for open mic.
And carry
Yeah, you're definitely not allowed to ever go there.
I'm never going to Saudi
You're
Arabia.
never
They're
going
never
to
letting me
Saudi
in.
Arabia ever, bro. Ever, bro. They're taking your passport and then they're making sure you're part of the foundation of some
Bro, they're
random ass
taking my
building.
passport and my virginity at the same
Yeah,
time.
bro. Your anal virginity, they're taking it, bro. They're literally...
What is the name of the tallest building in the world?
The Burj
Burj
Khalifa.
Khalifa.
And isn't there a rapper
That's
named...
not in Saudi Arabia. That's in my homies, the Emiratis. The Emiratis
Oh, yeah.
like Pantelis.
Oh.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Right.
Emiratis fans of me.
You're thinking of Wiz
Saudis
Khalifa,
hate
the
me.
rapper.
And who's the porn star that hates Jewish
Mia
people?
Khalifa.
Oh, that's Mia
Okay, so
Khalifa.
they're all related?
No.
Oh, that would make a crazy porno.
No, they tried to fit that whole tower inside her pussy.
Bro,
But
Wiz
then,
Khalifa
they said, we only have this tower, so we don't want to waste the rest of that space.
Anyway, I mean, that's a part of the world I'd love to see because I'm an influencer and I want rich people money so I can, fuck
porno
people.
idea, porno
Yeah.
movie idea, multi-million dollars.
Poseidon
multi-million.
does Dubai.
Wiz Khalifa banging Mia Khalifa at the Burj Khalifa.
That's pretty much what I kind of said.
What do you mean?
Well, I just brought them all up at the same time, and you made it a porno.
Yeah.
I wanted to make it, the Wizard of Oz.
And then every time he strokes, he raps.
How about every time? Again, I want to do a callback to Poseidon as an invisible man at a bank heist, holding a drill.
We have to do that sketch.
Vibrating, but trying not to become, visible to people. So he's got to keep checking.
Yeah, there's something funny about that.
It's hilarious.
Oh
I'm
my
only
God.
invisible if I'm hard.
Oh, fuck, that's so funny. I've rewatched that and laughed myself stupid.
It is very good.
Could
Anyway,
you imagine taking the bus? There's just an invisible man just jacking it.
Well, they've always tried to do the Invisible Guy movie. I think the last one was
Let's try
called
to
Hollow Man. But let me finish this.
Sorry.
So fucking Rey Mysterio does this bounce off the rope shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We didn't finish
and
that.
usually what he does, we've seen it like the Ric Flair flop. We've seen it all our lives where he does the scissor and catches his opponent with his legs around his head, in a scissor lock,
Yes.
and does what is called a moonsault.
Yes, but he fucked it up.
But instead, because of his advanced age,
His age.
he didn't have the strength. So if Logan Paul at that last second wouldn't have taken the initiative to catch him and give him a power slam, he would have landed on his head because not even his hands were anywhere near. the
Yeah, I
mat.
know, I
And
know, I
he
saw the
would have
clip.
been quadriplegic. That's it. So moving
Are you
on.
sure you made this up?
It's a
No,
fact.
I watched the clip.
It's a fact.
The guy was going to fall on his head, and Logan Paul caught
Yeah,
him.
it's a fact.
wow.
I
I
wouldn't
just
be
wanna address
talking about
something
it
about
if it
Logan
wasn't
Paul.
kind of real.
Isn't Logan Paul worth like tens of millions with his brother?
Yeah.
Here's what
Also,
bothers
they
me
don't
about-
get along.
They
They don't
hate
get
each
along.
other.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
They're jealous of each other.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Be
Here-
the way-ins.
Here's what bothers me about his crypto scam.
The fact that you didn't have time to scam the people.
No, he stole what $3 million or some shit.
I don't know.
Some lowly amount
Lowly.
for him. A lot of money for me. Lowly for him. If he's worth tens of millions,
Bro, a free 3 million, that's amazing.
I get it, but man, why? Like, I don't understand. Like, there's no purpose for that. Like, you're already making tens of millions off of content, boxing. You're doing all kinds of crazy shit.
You wanna put this-
Why are you going dipping in everyday people, bro, struggling?
If you ever want to
You know
make
what I mean?
this guy suffer, no
I thought
matter how
about
much
it,
money he
and
has,
it bothers me. And
put
I
him
love
somewhere
how
without.
his sentence starts in the middle of mine.
Sorry,
as
sorry.
always.
Sorry. As always.
Guido.
Go ahead.
Stop it.
Go ahead. Go
But
ahead.
am I wrong for thinking this way? What do you guys
No,
think?
no, I'm with you, doggy.
I agree with you. And what I was going to say was, you want to make a guy like that suffer, just put him somewhere and forbid him from having a phone for a week. He'll commit suicide.
Oh no, the suffering is his wife, bro.
Who's he married? Wiz Khalifa? Mia Khalifa?
No, some other whore.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Clean up on aisle jizz.
No, have you heard of that though?
Clean up on aisle jizz.
Have you heard of that? Those people, they go to these influencers. They go there and get banged for because these really rich people are like, yeah, why don't you piss on her for? I'll give you 30 grand.
Oh yeah, they do crazy shit.
Yeah, it's a thing, right? Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah, they hire these women and then they shit on their chests for roughly $60,000 to $70,000 American. Poop.
You broke it.
Desert poop.
Which is like $20 to these guys.
Yeah,
Honestly, it really is.
Have you seen the video?
Which one?
I've watched the video.
That's disgusting.
And honestly, I almost died from disgust. Like, it was so
Sadness?
disgusting. No, it was so disgusting. I almost died from disgust. You know how you can die from sadness? I think I
yeah.
almost died
You
from
remember
disgust.
the end of the movie Taken, the first one with Liam Neeson, who has a particular set of skills.
Yes.
At the end, when he gets to the where all these guys are voting on the daughter, those rich billionaires.
Yeah.
It's like that to me.
Worse, they got more
You know
money
who
than
had
that.
those parties? Apparently, the former president, who is now deceased, not president, prime minister of Italy, Silvio Berlusconi, used to have these bunga parties with a
but
lot
with-
of world leaders, and Epstein would be part of those things too. And
Yeah, but with women of age, though.
I don't know. I wasn't there. What I'm trying to say is these guys have a lot of money, and one thing that gets people, horny men hornier is buying sex and degrading. It's the power thing,
I
right?
don't think it makes them horny. I think they're horny, so they do it.
Yeah, it's the power thing, and it's blackmail as well.
I saw a friend of mine today. I hadn't seen her in a minute. and she works at a company in Montreal. I'm not gonna name the name, but apparently it's public. But I forgot the name. That's why I'm not naming it. It's like a tech company. And the owner was just found out to have been doing that kind of Epstein shit. He's an old man.
Wow.
He had those parties. A lot of kid stuff. Yeah.
See, that's fucked.
Yeah.
That's fucked. Hollywood's a dark place, or the media business. You know, because I guess maybe it takes advantage of vulnerable people who need validation, the artists.
You're telling me.
And then, you know, there's some dark corners of Hollywood, that's for sure, and the entertainment. But I'll tell you,
They're always trying to take advantage of me sexually, but I won't give in.
the best is when you run into people that you haven't run into in many years, and they tell you, "You look great." Well, fucking, how bad did I look before?
I've been there. I've been there, buddy. It's almost like everyone was telling me you were a disgusting piece of shit.
I love when that happens.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Because I was like, oh, thank you. Know, the first compliment, you're like, oh, thank you, I appreciate it. And they're like, no, for real though, you look good, not like you used to. You disgusting piece of shit.
yeah, I love when somebody says, "Oh, fucking you know, you look better in person."
Oh, that happens to me all the time.
How fucking bad did I look?
Dude, I had a guy from New York, fan of Two
that's
Drink
bad.
Minimum, fan of the show. He came from New York. He came to watch a Tuesday Night at Bordel. This is the funniest comment. He goes, I want to tell you something, bro. And the girl that was with him was like, yeah, he's been saying this all night. He goes, you look good in real life. And I go, what the fuck does that mean? It's because the lighting on the podcast, it makes me look like tired and I don't know how the fuck I look, but I don't care. I do so
You're
many
very
podcasts.
quiet.
You're very, very white, yeah, but it's not as much in real life. He's like, he goes, bro, you're good looking in real life. And I was like, what do you mean in real life? He's like, you don't look good in podcasts.
That's because you look better in natural light than you do in.
Podcast lighting, yeah.
It is the
But I was like,
fabricated
it is a compliment to say you look good in real life,
Yeah.
but 99% of the time you're going to see me is not real life. So you're saying, bro, every time people see you, they're disgusting.
That's
you know which
exactly
one,
what it
you know
sounds
which
like.
one stinks for me? I thought you were taller.
What do you mean? You're let the record show, people. I'm 5'7". These guys are
6'2".
totem poles.
6'2.5".
I don't.
Okay, that's why they don't take you serious.
They are.
No joke,
To
you know
me,
what it is?
they're,
It's 'cause you're
they're
fat.
giants.
When
They-
you were thinner, I even saw videos recently because I'm making a new trailer for the channel, and I had to take clips of you guys. You guys are like the main attraction in my because I like you guys. But Poseidon, I saw pictures of Poseidon and videos of him before, and he looked taller too because he was thinner.
Yeah.
And his face, bro, he looked younger, and I was getting angry. I was editing today, and it was making me mad. I go, what a stupid piece of shit. What a stupid piece of bro. You had everything. You had the world, bro.
It's
By the balls.
my
I
weight
stand,
fluctuates. I'm
Not anymore. Not anymore. Now you have now you're strict. Now I don't want to hear any excuses.
my belt got tighter by a hole.
Bro, I'm very happy to hear that.
Good.
That's not easy.
And,
How many
my
burritos do
jeans,
you have left?
I have a favorite. Sorry,
How many burritos do you have left?
I stole a lot. What was I gonna say? Oh, another thing I'm happy about. The thing is, I still get mad when people eat pizza in front of me. I take it very personal. But one thing that I'm really happy about, I have this pair of jeans, Calvin Klein jeans. They're fantastic. They were a bit on the tight end on me, but now they fit me perfectly.
They're the band on the tight end.
Feels good, and
Yeah,
it
they were a
happens.
bit tight on the hips, and it would hurt a bit. You know, you feel
yeah,
me?
I know
dog?
exactly what you're saying.
So now they're
I'm a fat man, bro. Trust me. If
yeah.
anybody
So
gets
now
it, it's me.
they're perfect, and I'm like,
The
this
key
nice.
is to not pay attention to it. Don't weigh yourself every day. Just go on with your life, and then all of a sudden you'll be walking
Yeah,
by
yeah.
a mirror and be like,
no.
Don't think about it. Just
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I
Follow
was
the
240.
yeah.
Believe in the process.
I'm gonna get there again.
Believe in the process.
This time the issue is I have to stay there.
Yes.
I have
"Oh,
to
it's
stay
up
at a
to
low
you."
weight.
You know, that's your choice. Oh, just before I forget, I heard one of the worst stories of meeting a fan, and they cross the personal space, invade space or something.
Oh, what
like
happened?
That. This lady goes up to Carrot Top and says, "Hold on a second." And you know when your mother licks her thumb and
Hold on,
fixes your eyelash or your eyebrow?
You just said a lady went up to Carrot Top,
That's
and
what she
she
did
told
that.
him, "Hold on a second."
Yeah, and she licked her finger and
Fixed his eyebrow.
It horrified him.
That's not bad. Honestly, I'd get kind of excited.
No, I know.
Depends
It's
on
just
the lady.
funny. It's just funny.
It is funny.
found that. Carrot Top. Let me tell you something. This guy, they shat on him.
You know why I don't
He's
like his name?
relevant. Why? Because
Because the top of a carrot is green,
Not orange.
not orange. So
I'm
his
sure he never
his
heard
name,
that.
His name never made sense to me.
Yeah, his name has been relevant since the 80s.
You know who else has been relevant since the 80s?
Correct.
Hey, this week's.
This week's top 5.5 cool things about Keanu Reeves.
Yes, this is an honor. Should I say it?
No,
Of
keep
Keanu-
it secret.
Yeah, you're right.
No, what
Keanu?
are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm fucking retarded. So what do you want me to say?
Very hard to do
Look,
with you guys.
the reason we went up with this thing is, look, yeah, okay. You saw something, I saw something. He's been relevant, just like Carrot Top, since the
Yes.
80s, and things you didn't know.
I saw a little bit of The Continental. I like that show.
I rewatched The Continental. Is it about like John Wick and shit?
it's in
Yeah,
that universe.
pretty
No
cool.
way. On
Yeah.
what?
On
Paramount.
Amazon.
On Paramount.
I think it's
just
either
said-
on Paramount or just straight up Prime.
No way. It's a show about the Continental.
Yeah, bro, it's amazing.
Right.
I just watched the John Wick 3 last night.
Oh
bro.
no, it's called The Continental.
I think I
Go
mentioned
on
it a
Amazon,
couple
you gotta love
episodes ago,
that
and
shit.
you wanted to yell at me.
Super
Sorry.
violent, super fun.
You know there's gonna be a 5th John Wick, huh?
Wow.
Bro, you moods at me one more time, I'm gonna flip that fucking table.
No.
Whatever he just
I watched John Wick 3, and I'm very excited to talk about Keanu Reeves because I noticed something while rewatching John Wick 3.
He's handsome.
But we're gonna get to this list first.
All right, let's do it. Number 5. He's a humble bumblebee.
Yes. So we all heard the stories. He takes the subway. He's not flashy.
He's worth $400 million.
and he's just a cool ass dude chilling.
yeah, to give you an idea,
He
you know,
helped people with a van. He brought them like cross country or
you know,
some shit.
the lady backed up into his motorcycle, like 1973 motorcycle, and
And it was
he
like,
didn't
"Ah,
care.
whatever."
The cops, he just picked it up and drove off.
Yeah.
He gives his seat to lady on the subway. You know how celebrities usually get in the media because they're fucked up?
Yeah.
It's the opposite. Is
Keanu-
that he's
this
so
just in.
nice
Keanu
that they have
Reeves
to
was
show.
nice again.
There's a whole thing about him with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Other examples are, and these are just a few of many. All the stuntmen in The Matrix.
They all got a Rolex. You told me
No,
about that.
I did not say that.
What did
all
you
the
say, sorry?
stuntmen, you know, those Mr. Anderson, when all those Mr.
Oh, yeah?
Andersons, every one of them got a Harley Davidson.
Oh shit.
Also, I could tell you for John Wick, his stuntmen all got personally engraved Rolexes.
Yes, you just told me this.
Besides all the charity to the anonymous hospital giving, but this fucker, there's more and more and more. My story with Keanu Reeves, red light on Doheny and Sunset. I honked, he waved. The point is, this guy, 100% of the time, if you say hello to him in public, he will be on and smile and be gracious. Period.
I would love to meet Keanu Reeves.
He told me to go fuck myself, so.
Yeah.
And there's that story with the bouncer that didn't let him in, and it was just whatever.
Yeah, well, he's got other stuff to do.
Yeah. So that's very humble dude. So
Yeah.
that's one thing about him that's cool.
Okay, I want to continue to number 4.
Okay.
Actually,
Let's
you
go.
know what? Number 4 has to do with what I want to talk about.
Well, usually for
Kind of what you just said.
I'm
Number
running.
4. He does hit his own sluts.
He does his own stunts.
Oh, that too.
Is he Jackie Chan?
So not to Jackie Chan level. Jackie Chan broke like every bone in his body. But I was watching John Wick, bro. The guy does all the fight scenes, everything, and you know what's crazy? It adds to the realism because he's actually, when he's exhausted in the movie, he's actually exhausted in real life from doing all the fight scenes.
your brother's a legit fighter. What does he think about the fighting in John Wick?
He loves it.
Yeah, because it's cause you know why? Because
Yeah.
this Keanu Reeves will do 8 months of that before
Yeah.
filming a movie.
To shoot guns. He learned how
Yeah.
to shoot guns like a Navy
Yeah.
SEAL, like
Yeah.
properly. He's bro crazy. Shout out to him. And because I rewatched John Wick 3, I rewatched all 3 of them to watch the 4th one because it's a continuation, right?
I saw John Wick Part 1 and that's it.
Well, when 1 ends, the second one picks up right after the end of 1, and when 3 begins,
As,
right after the end of 2.
chronological sequels do.
Yeah, but no, sometimes there's time that
No,
happens
he means like
between-
directly. It's like
Yeah,
it was a
directly
one long
like it
movie.
just happened. Like Breaking Bad and that El Camino. It happened a minute later. Got it.
Yeah, there you go. I noticed. I thought that John Wick may have been connected to Assassin's Creed. Because they're talking about the high table and the everything, all that shit, and then the guy that's above the high table
Are you talking about Ezio's
is some
story?
Arab dude. Yeah, it's some Arab dude out in the desert, and then when he goes and meets this Arab dude, and he goes, "No, now you gotta serve the high table. It's your only way out." And then In the Assassin's Creed games, they always cut off their ring finger. Why? Because the blade ends up cutting it off anyways, because it has no space for like something.
I got it.
Anyways,
It's the thing.
So they always cut it off. And then in the movie John Wick 3, he cuts off his ring finger.
I mean,
I saw this and I
can
was like-
someone corroborate this? Is
It's
this,
just
could it-
all
hogwash
a
or-
folklore related to
Okay.
assassins.
Yes,
Okay.
well, I googled it and it comes from the same folklore, like you said.
So, but it
I
could-
was so excited
You're
for a
welcome.
second that it may have been connected to Assassin's
Well,
Creed.
it kind of is. They're both assassins.
Yeah, but I meant the story wise. I thought they were gonna pull this is fucking what's his face?
Ezio Tottori.
Yeah, some kind of crazy shit on us.
My buddy Romano played that guy in the Assassin's Creed video game movie that they filmed here.
Oh,
Remember
that was a bad movie.
Well, he was good in it. I mean, he got to be the guy in the game like that.
And the
was
movie
kinda-
sucked, though.
Well,
Oh,
whatever. Romano's-
Magneto?
Not Magneto. That's Ian McKellen.
No, the new Magneto.
That's number 3 pulp, in Inglourious Bastards, Fassbender.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
does he bend fast, though?
Correct. Romano played Fassbender's father
Okay.
in this video game shit. Anyway, go on with Keanu Reeves.
Let's
He's
go.
a stunt man. He's amazing.
Number 3, he's an icon.
Okay.
Icon.
Now, well, let's elaborate.
Yeah.
Since the 80s, this guy has had, after time and time again of being let down, still relevant and still successful movies. Meaning, Bill and Ted, he was surfer dude guy. He did Dracula, that people still make fun of it because anyway, he bounced
didn't
back.
belong in that movie, let's be honest.
He bounced back from that. And
He just didn't belong in it. It was the worst role for him. It didn't make any sense.
he was banned, blacklisted from 20th Century Fox because he did not want to do Speed 2, Cruise Control, after he made the movie about the bus and the bomb and the Sandra
Speed
Bullock.
1 was good.
Yeah. And they told him off for shaving his head in that movie, too. They wanted him to look like Ted. So, blacklisted for 10 years. And here's another move. The movie The Devil's Advocate.
I enjoyed that movie, by the way.
Pacino said no to it 3 times because it's cliche for me to play the devil. So Keanu Reeves wanted to work with Pacino so badly, he took a major pay cut so Pacino can get his whatever $15 million
Yeah, I heard
just
about
to
this.
make that movie. And in addition to that, just to work with Gene Hackman in the movie The Replacements, he took a 90% pay cut, whatever that is, just to work with Gene.
So he made $100 million.
Well, whatever the hell, exactly. And then, The Matrix changed everything, right?
Yeah.
He, after being banned from 20th Century Fox, he still came back with The Matrix. And,
He's an icon in the sense he is forever ingrained in pop culture.
right, like Mickey Mouse is an icon.
Yeah.
He said
Iconic.
Will Smith, Johnny Depp, Brad Pitt, amongst others, all said no to the role of Neo. And he got it.
Probably sounded crazy on paper.
Who said no?
Will Smith, Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, maybe Tom Cruise. I don't remember who else.
Tom Cruise, I can see him in it.
You also
Johnny
have to
Depp, I
consider,
can kind
you
of
gotta
also see
consider
him in
the
it.
time. It's 1999, by the way.
Yeah.
You can't picture it.
No,
now.
I know. Brad Pitt, I can't picture him. And what's the
No,
other?
well, Brad Pitt said no. You know why? He went
Why?
to do Fight Club instead. So that was a good choice.
That was a very good choice. And who was the first guy you said?
Will Smith.
Absolutely not. It would have
Yeah.
been disastrous.
Yeah. Well, here's another reason why
'Cause
this
he's
guy
black.
is an icon.
Of course he's fighting in public.
Well, he is a legend.
Sorry, I just had to.
He is a legend. This poor bastard has gotten really fucked with.
Will Smith, 100%.
Yeah,
I feel bad for him at this point.
I mean,
The Matrix comes out, and while The Matrix came out in '99, that Christmas Eve, his
Oh, yeah, you told
girlfriend
me about this.
has an 8-month
Miscarriage.
miscarriage. 8 month on Christmas Eve. when Keanu Reeves has the biggest movie in the world.
Fuck, way to ruin the
And
holidays,
then,
bitch.
And then, well, that's not funny. And then after that,
It did.
they separated because of this unfortunate loss. When they met up to to start talking about getting back together. After that dinner, she leaves the dinner and dies in a car accident.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So that's just to give you an idea of
Why would she do that? Though? That's bad form.
Yeah, well, it's awful. This poor
I thought you were gonna
guy.
get a laugh of way to ruin the holidays.
Yeah.
And now I just feel like a piece of garbage because
yeah.
you didn't even go haha.
Who, me?
Yes. And
Yeah.
I feel
What's my problem?
I feel no. It's me. I just feel like a complete piece of garbage now because I was expecting to get a laugh, and now I just sound like a lunatic. And I feel like the biggest piece of garbage right now.
No.
Because I just said a lady's miscarriage. I'm like, that died shortly
Well, you
after.
know what? I felt like a piece of garbage yesterday. I was at our friendly neighborhood Rockland shopping center,
And you yelled
and
at
I saw a guy in sweatpants. Because people wear the skinny sweatpants a little too tight sometimes, and
happens.
he was standing a little douchey. I was like, look at that guy.
Trying to show his dick
Why
print.
is he standing like that?
You saw his dick print, didn't
No,
you?
no, no.
You
And
liked
then
it.
after-
I know where your head's going.
No, I'm not talking
It was
about.
not a-
I'm
it
not
was
talking
not
about the
trans.
Rockland glory hole.
What?
Is that still a thing?
But wait. So here I am making fun of this guy.
Okay.
Doesn't he?
Out loud.
To baby mama.
Okay.
And so doesn't he turn around and then just start limping away because he had an affliction? He had like a Terry Fox leg. And that's where I felt like a piece of shit.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But I love those
It
moments.
happened. No, I don't love
No,
those
in the
moments.
moment, here's when it's like it's the same story as the
Yeah.
guy coming in with
Yeah.
a scooter, and I said, "Hey, cool ride, bro," and the guy had
Like
dead
no legs. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Awful.
In the moment, I feel whenever that happens to me, like the biggest piece of garbage. But it's also to me, I love awkward moments like that. To me, they're hilarious. I love awkward moments like that. They feed me for some reason.
Like kind of like
Retardedly, they feed me. Like spiritually, like
look,
retarded.
I would like
My retarded spirit is fed.
treating a wake like a party. That's one. I know a guy. He's saying hi and bye to people like he's at
I
a
had a
nightclub.
great time. It was a pleasure.
He's at a nightclub, and it's there's a dead body in the room as he's saying bye to everybody. Unbelievable. Anyway, yeah. So he's an icon. Keanu Reeves. Also, by the way, his best friend, literally best friend, River Phoenix,
Fucked them over.
died.
Yeah. Oh,
Fucked him over.
His best
Fucked him
friend,
over by dying.
his best friend was River Phoenix, the brother of Joaquin Phoenix. He died of an overdose.
oh shit.
Yeah, we're talking. It was his best friend. Legit.
I thought you were talking about the story of the guy.
Yeah,
that's,
someone fucked him over because
forged his
about
signature.
making this movie. Yeah, and he actually made the movie and said, "Fuck it."
You could tell that story.
There was a movie filmed here with Dolph Lundgren.
Johnny Mnemonic.
It kind of almost it is sci-fi.
Oh, is that the one with a bunny?
No, there's a
The killer
dolphin.
bunny?
There's a magic dolphin.
It's
in
very
it.
stupid. I remember it, but it's dumb.
He kind of looked like he does in The Matrix. That's it. Anyway, it was a movie, a science fiction movie that he
Yeah.
did, and yeah. So that's he's an icon. There's more and more and more. He owns a motorcycle company. He just sells motorbikes. And
Who?
Keanu Reeves.
Oh, good for him. Yeah, he's a big motorcycle
He
fan.
builds motorcycles. He has had a band, a Canadian or attachment here, or born in Edmonton or something like that.
Is it Triumph? Does he own Triumph?
The Insult Comic
I
Dog.
mean, he didn't start it, but if he owns it, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Because did he?
Anyway,
did
I
he
would,
start the
I would
company?
trust his opinion. No, he did not start Triumph, but I would trust his opinion on
talking
motorcycles.
about the motorcycles.
Like he's actually, besides being an actor, I bet you he's a mechanic. Like all day long, he's like Jay
100%.
Leno. He's working on motorcycles all day. You know why? Because
Jay Leno has
everybody
cars.
he loves is dead. The poor bastard.
Wow, way to fucking
It's fucking.
really dip it,
Oh,
man.
poor Keanu Reeves. Oh, look, just because he felt bad for his buddy Alex Winter, he made Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure reunion last year.
You mean that shit movie?
He didn't need to make it, but he did it for Bill.
We didn't need it as a society.
No,
It was very
I
bad.
didn't. Anyway, that's. But you got to watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. It's worth it. My favorite part of that movie is Napoleon. which is coming out soon, directed by Ridley Scott. But the greatest Napoleon on film to date is the Napoleon in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. No, but you haven't seen it. Can't say
The
that.
greatest Napoleon is basically, I think some Polish couple or something. Basically, the woman wants to divorce her husband because she's like, he thinks he's literally Napoleon, and it cuts to him, and the man is dressed in court, head to toe like Napoleon, and he's standing there.
Okay, so the gag is funny, but
he actually thinks he's Napoleon.
I'm talking about the
that's the
acting
greatest Napoleon.
on film. There has been three.
I know, bro. But
There has been 3 Napoleons that I know of in Hollywood. There is the one in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. There is the fake version of Napoleon in the movie Get Shorty that Danny DeVito plays. And there's this Joaquin Phoenix movie that looks great. And,
that looks like a good movie.
and
I'm not gonna lie.
the best Napoleon I ever seen, because he actually speaks French, is the fucking Napoleon in that movie. What a great movie. I'm like mad that you get to watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure for the first time.
It was that good.
It's in my rewatch over and over again movies.
You know, I watched a bit of the second one and fell asleep.
But not a good choice. You have to start with that. Fucking George Carlin is in it. It's great.
No
you have to start with
way.
the first one, and
George
you have to
Carlin
put yourself
in
back
action?
in that
You
time.
have to be in 1987. You cannot think like yourself today.
or else you're gonna hate it.
You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. The phones had wires stuck to them, bro.
Yeah. I understand. Some phones still do.
No, they don't. I don't believe anything you're saying. So yeah,
don't
he's an
blame you.
icon. Are we? Let's keep going. I'm gonna start.
All right. Speaking of the French, opposite of
Oh,
French.
boy.
So
Number 2, the worst British accent ever.
So we were alluding to that.
yes, quite, yes.
We were alluding to that before, and then it occurred to me, oh shit, no, this is number 2. So I drifted away from the Dracula shit you were talking about. So for some reason, he gets cast in Dracula, and right after Bill and Ted, like, you gotta know, he was most famous for having the California surfer dude fucking, he still talks like that. Kind of like Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Sean Penn. And here he is trying to do British accent. And it is the worst British accent in history.
Do you really mean it's the worst?
Actually,
does he even
that's
try?
the worst, right there.
Wait, does he even try to do? I can't remember. Does he even try to do a
Well,
British accent?
in and out, even when he tries, it stinks. And it's he goes in and out.
You know what I heard about
My
trying
British
to do?
accent's terrible.
I can't do a
You want me to
British
try?
accent.
Mine's
Go ahead.
preposterous.
Can you do one?
No, I can't. I haven't been there enough.
You?
I heard that the trick is you must speak with the front of your mouth, basically, and that's how you do the British accent. All the words.
But here's the
That might be
deal.
worse than mine.
You might see, because
Yeah.
you're
Listen here, love.
one thing they do is, let's say they have to act in an American movie, they generalize their British accent rather than regionalize. So now, if you're doing British, you have to sound like the way they. Like I could do that with fucking Australia, because in
Basically,
Adelaide
you
they
want me to
talk like
sound
this, and in
like a
fucking Sydney
general-
they talk like this. So you have to be around them to hear
Yeah.
the fucking what do you call it? Manchester doesn't sound like the
Might all
Queen
be worse than mine.
and all that shit.
Listen here, fam. Listen here, fam.
Yeah, I
went
can't-
down to the shoppy to buy a bottle of water,
Yeah.
and these fucking man them, right? They think they can step up on me and fucking take me for granted.
His accent broke a few times during that.
No, but it's not bad, because there you kind of sound more like a Guy Ritchie movie.
Oh,
than-
listen to this. Listen to this.
Yeah.
Welcome to London,
I knew you were gonna do something like that, you piece of shit.
the United Kingdom. Welcome. It's not the best accent, but I'm like getting close.
Wait. I want to try one.
Go ahead.
It's great to be here at the Buckingham Palace.
Oh no, not this again.
But you sounded like your regular self, Guido.
Oh fuck. I'm getting flashbacks.
Of
From
a what?
The episodes where you guys just went off with the Italian accent.
No, what we did was Poseidon. We'll get to it after this.
Yeah, okay.
Next up on your list.
So yeah, the number one reason why Keanu Reeves.
Number 1. He is the one.
Literally, he did the Matrix. He is the one.
That number one worked exactly like it worked earlier when I didn't believe it was a good number one. I'm kidding. He is the one. Cut the blue wire, eat the red pill, right?
But it isn't a good number one.
No, it is a
But
good number one.
because he is the one, we had to put it as number one.
It's kind of a dead giveaway.
I'll tell you what, he does not number two like you, though.
Nobody number 2's like him.
Yeah.
What? Oh, shit.
So the king of the number 2s. He's the one. You're the 2.
No, it's amazing to me where guys, like, he never has a bodyguard. Always walks around alone.
Because you know what it is.
He's all right.
Who's gonna hurt him? What did he do to anyone?
Because exactly, he's such a nice dude. Even if somebody wanted, like, I don't think he has any. Like, he doesn't wear jewelry. Like, I don't think he doesn't seem like a guy that wears jewelry.
No.
You can't rob him. You've heard about him that he's just a cool ass dude. Everyone's excited to meet him. You know what I mean? So,
Dude, he has two giant, like, even in his mid to late 50s, makes another fucking giant franchise. Nobody has that. Like, after The Matrix, like, you're done. That's a whole career. Thank you very much. See you later. No, this guy comes back with the John Wicks.
that's impressive.
It's really fucking crazy. Like, it's a resurgence during your prime. Like, it's whatever. Keanu Reeves.
He is the one.
What's the half?
He was in the movie Young Blood about hockey.
I hate you for this, by the way.
What? No, I hate
And
you.
the half. What kind of a stupid name's Keanu? Oh, we end with racism.
I always thought he was Asian.
Kind of.
I think
Is he Asian?
the name Keanu. Well, I don't know. His father was a junkie.
Whoa.
But- Keanu might be Polynesian or Hawaiian or something like that.
West
I
Indies.
thought he's native.
No.
Pretty sure
Johnny
he's native.
Depp is native. A bit of native.
I don't think Johnny Depp's
not
really
Keanu.
native.
Anyway, yeah, he could be
Johnny Depp is native to.
Parkizex.
The poop on the bed.
Is he gonna do the Jack Sparrow again, the Johnny Depp? No.
If they have him back, I mean, he only got kicked off because his ex lied about him.
Yeah, so he's probably saying, "All right, you bastards, you want me back?
Here's
You're
my
gonna have
fee."
to back up a truck full of gold bars, or else I won't do it." So good for him.
Yeah.
Why the fuck not? So yeah, Carrot Top. That's what a stupid name, right?
Because the top of a carrot is green, bro.
That's funny.
The bottom of the carrot is orange.
Bottom of the carrot too, yeah.
He should have been called Carrot Bottom.
He should have just been called the carrot
Yeah, or the carrot.
or melange orange.
It would be funny. It would be funny, like if his pubes are green.
There was a time where, like,
Because that's a real carrot top.
Well,
you feel me? You know.
dude, the guy does like 5 shows a day, every day.
Good for him.
In
No,
Vegas.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying
his name infuriates me. It bothers me. I'm sorry. As talented as the man may be, his name infuriates me.
Bro, you're named after a fictional character from the sea, or a god who holds a trident.
Don't you dare
That
insult
is true, though.
my culture that way.
I'm not insulting your culture.
It's
you're
history.
You're named after a guy who, when he walks in the room, probably smells like fish.
Yeah, it's apt.
That's it.
Poseidon-
Sexy fish.
Hey, my
Poseidon
name's
reeks of
Guido,
tuna.
bro. I'm named after a guy from New Jersey.
Are they all named Guido?
No, but they're referred to as Guidos. No, even though Guido is means the verb to drive and means guide.
It means guide.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Really?
guiding Guido. You're
A
my
tour
Guido.
guide. Yeah, it means guide.
Wow. So how do you say tour guide in Italian?
Il Guido.
No.
So, but I've spoken
you were-
to university-educated people who believe, really, is that your name? I thought that was an insult.
Yeah, that I hear a lot. Some people have told me about you. They go, "Your buddy on that show, Guido. Is that his real name?" Or because I thought it was like a lot of French people think it's a slang term.
In Quebecois, they call me Guidon, whatever that means.
What is Guidon?
Isn't
I don't know,
Guidon
but it
like
usually
a whore?
makes them laugh. Yeah.
Isn't bidon? Isn't beden
Guidon? Someone's
belly?
laughing out there.
No, beden is belly. Guidon, I think, is like a whore or like a
Guidon,
or like
yeah.
a spin top.
I
or
mean,
some
you're a whore.
I was actually looking at my old conquests. I sent you some today. Yeah. Then towards the end of that, my life went into another direction, and it's all downhill.
You stopped conquering.
Well, your priorities change, and the biology.
Such as sticking your teeth back in your mouth.
Oh my goodness!
Gotta get that glue.
So I'm not allowed. So okay. So
It's
let's.
still hilarious that you bought toothpaste.
Yeah,
It
'cause
is- it
I
is a
didn't
good-
want you to wait too long. And then what happened when I got here? Because I wanted to do show prep. You went to take your weekly, every week at this time dump that you take. So I didn't have to rush.
It's not every week. Is it every week?
Well, you're pretty. If there's one
Well, I'm
thing,
just every day.
you are
Yeah,
consistent.
you're very consistent on taking shits all the time.
at.
I mean, we all
just-
have to.
Yeah, but
No, but you're always shitting.
I took 2 today.
Listen to me. I can't
exactly. I don't-
confirm or
not
deny.
everybody can say that.
I can't confirm or deny how
But
many
that's
you
not
took.
a that's not a good thing.
No, I can't confirm or deny how many you took today. I can't. I wasn't there. However, what I can tell you is there's been the last few podcasts where either before, during, or after
You shit.
you were shitting.
Yeah.
By the way, a
More than
healthy
anyone
person
else.
shits twice a day.
Okay, but what you're doing, you're telling us that you shit twice a day, but when
On
we're
average.
with you, when we're with you for like 3
On
hours,
average.
you shit once, sometimes twice during those
No,
3 hours.
what happens
so
is-
I fail to
No, no, no.
believe easily
Here's what
that
happens
you only
sometimes.
shit twice
I have
a day.
to explain to you.
We
I have
left
to explain to you.
Governors.
No,
we
listen
left
to me.
Governors Comedy Club.
Yeah, that was my
during-
first shit of the day.
And we ran to Dunkin' Donuts where you proceeded to destroy the bathroom and hurry up. Let's get out of here.
That's why there's
it's
no more
flooded.
Dunkin'
Yes,
Donuts.
I
That's why
get
there's no
it.
more Dunkin'
You,
Donuts.
you
Put it
ran
in the
out. You ran out like it was a robbery and you were holding cash and a
He
gun.
knew. He's like, bro, this is considered domestic terrorism.
Ah, shit, that's funny.
He remembers,
So-
he's like, good time.
You ran out like the alarm was ringing and the cops were coming, bro.
You know what's crazy is they gave me dirty looks as I was running out because they were like, why is this guy looking suspicious?
Why is
Yeah.
he? Why
They
is he
found out the
wobbling?
hard way.
Yeah. yeah.
So here's what happens when
I'm
it
listening.
sometimes it looks like I take multiple shits a day, but here's what
It
happens.
looks.
It's an guys. It's an optical
No, no, no,
illusion.
hold on.
It's seemingly. but
me-
really
let
what
me-
he's doing is
let
just
me-
sitting there.
Let me explain myself. What happens is sometimes like I'll wipe and then there's nothing, right? So I'm like, oh, nice, I wipe. But then what happens sometimes is throughout the day you sweat a little bit, and then the shit particles that got stuck in your ass hairs is what happens is they
So you
melt.
s-
They
you-
melt because of the heat and with the sweat. And what happens is I gotta go back and wipe a second time.
That's hilariously detailed.
Some
so
other
you
thing-
have to wipe for 27 minutes on your phone? I don't understand.
No. I'll shit. No, because the first 10 minutes is the shit.
Every time, even when you go to.
Yeah, but then I get lost on my phone. But what happens sometimes is I'll take a shit like 10 minutes. I'll take a shit and then I'm on my phone 5 minutes and then like another shit comes through.
Some
like-
podcasts talk about the crisis in the Middle East.
Look, bro.
Some other podcasts. Talk
I mean, I'm gonna
about
be honest
There's
with
a
you.
crisis
He's
in my
doing,
bowels.
He's doing the same thing right now.
He's absolutely. You're absolutely right. I stand corrected. We talk about rectal evacuation more than any other show. It's wonderful though. But so your excuse
no,
is to
because
sit
here's the
there
thing.
because particles get caught in the hairs in your ass. I don't know how that makes you shit more.
No, it doesn't make me shit
like, in
more.
the-
You didn't understand. It looks like I have to go take another shit, but I just went back to wipe.
Optical illusion.
Do you shit within a half hour of waking up in the morning?
Negative.
That's the problem, Poseidon.
What are you talking
You don't
about?
shit in the morning.
That's what you're
No.
supposed to do. That's what a healthy person
I
is
was
supposed
sure
to
you
do.
shit in the morning.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, you should go.
No. But the thing is, here's the thing. I shit at night. My last shit, like, I'm gonna go home. I'm probably gonna sit.
I'm
try
gonna
to
say
get a
this
little
again.
something out.
You should be shitting
You
in the
should
morning.
be
after-
shitting
yeah,
within
after-
a half hour of waking
Yeah,
up in the morning.
after your REM and all that, when your body's normally killing away all that fat, the first thing that happens in the morning normally, especially if you're a bigger guy, is it had that time overnight because you have all kinds of extra
Watch
shit
a
in there.
dog or a cat.
Yeah, exactly. You shit. Yeah, even dogs and cats in the morning, they take their morning poop, they evacuate that.
Yeah.
You hold it in.
That's what a mammal's supposed to do.
Well, what happens is that as soon as I take the first sip of coffee,
Yeah,
evacuation.
that's a stimulant.
So
Absolutely.
it's not as I
Correct.
wake up. It's like
No,
within.
I'm not saying when you wake up you shit the bed. I'm saying when you wake up, force yourself, drink some water, whatever. But clear your bowel. Let
Yeah,
you
your
start
big
fresh.
evacuation
Actually-
should happen in the morning.
No,
Yeah, start fresh.
hold on. When I wake up in the morning, if I don't have coffee,
You yell.
it won't. I won't take a shit until I have my coffee. But sometimes in the morning when I wake up, I have my coffee. Then I do shit in the morning.
He
Yes,
take
sorry.
his shit before he has his coffee. You want to eat a Bialys?
No, as soon as I take a sip. As soon as I take a sip, bro,
I
that
just love
shit
to,
runs through me.
saying coffee. The New York way is my favorite word. It's coffee.
Coffee.
It's
There's a
coffee.
W in front.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Coffee. I was fucking drinking coffee and this fucking gabagool
Mameluke.
muchacho fucking.
No, there's no muchachos, bro. It's a mameluke.
Mama Luke. What does Mama Luke mean again?
It's a kid that always cries to his mommy. Mama and Luke means scream.
Ah, I never knew what it meant. Thank you.
It's a kid that's always crying to his mommy. So that's a real mameluke.
Mama Luke.
Yeah.
So I've used it properly, But I've also misused it.
Well, now you could say calling somebody a dickhead, whatever. But Mameluke that's actual. Ask me more.
What's a Marmaduke?
He is a giant dog. There used to be
Isn't that Clifford?
comics. There used to be
Clifford
comics.
the big red dog.
He's also.
Do you remember What a Mess?
Do you remember
What?
What
cartoons
A mess.
What about
in
that mess?
newspapers?
What a mess. You remember the dog
No.
called What a Mess? He would always make a
Do you remember the Far Side?
That's
The Far
cute,
Side
actually.
or
That's a good
Calvin
cartoon.
That's
and
very cute.
What a Mess.
Calvin and Hobbes, The Far Side, newspaper, the funnies they called them, newspaper comics. Nothing. Do you remember? Have you ever looked through a newspaper to find out what time a movie is playing?
Bro, unless he's using it to wipe his ass, he steers clear of paper, bro.
Did you guys ever watch Caillou?
I know what it is, but
I know
it
Caillou's
wasn't
like
in
he
my
looks like
rotation.
Charlie Brown, but
am I
French.
the only kid that wanted to just punch this kid in the fucking face when I was watching?
Caillou looks like a
For some
photocopy
reason,
of Charlie Brown
my,
to me.
My memory that I have, every time
Why
I
is he
see
hotter than me?
every time I see clips coming up, is for some reason for some reason I thought this kid was spoiled, and for some reason I always wanted to punch him in the face.
I thought he had cancer.
Yeah,
He
that's-
does.
looks
He
like
does.
a looks
He
like
did.
a,
That's why it was bald.
and like Charlie Brown exactly.
I thought he was just a skinhead
So Poseidon wants to punch out cancer kids.
when I was a kid. Not now, but when I was a kid, for some reason every time
Now
he'd
he
come
wants
up,
to take him to an island.
He laughs because
A good island.
what, bro? Vacation, bro?
Imagine, he's telling kids, I'm an island boy. We are an island together.
And no.
oh,
And you're
that's awful.
gonna get island molested.
He took all that for that.
Fucking island siding over here, bro.
Island molested.
What's the difference
It's
with
like
regular?
getting molested but cooler.
Fucking Poseidon. What's
At
the
least
difference?
you're on an island.
It's like getting molested, but then I murder you.
At least the weather's nice. At least you can wash off. At least you can use the salt water to wash the
I don't know where you're going. I don't want to hear.
Yeah,
cuts.
don't reach.
I'm very rough.
I'm sorry.
Don't reach. Don't reach.
I know, don't reach, but I'm
Why
just
you
trying to. I
fucking
don't know.
reach?
For some reason, I want to go. I know I'm not supposed to go there, but for some reason, I want to go
No,
there.
you can go there. Just be funny.
No, but that's part of experimenting, you asshole.
As I say that with fucking no tooth. I'm so fed up of having to stick my tooth on when I need it.
So why don't you go to a real dentist?
Well, I don't know. You give me $5,000.
Not
I'll do
fucking
it.
Casanova.
Give me
What's his
$5,000.
fucking
I'll
name?
do it. Dr. Victor Castro, man, send me a tooth.
Bro, how's that a real? That's not
Victor
a real
Casanova,
name.
bro.
Dr. Castro,
Dr.
man,
Victor
help.
Casanova, bro.
Bro, Castro Man seduced you into.
He's the best dentist I've ever had.
That's
You
insane.
can't
The
say
fact
that when there's a tooth missing in your mouth.
That's insane.
I have not been consistently going to the dentist. You know, I was.
But you're not supposed to. Here's the thing. They installed my crown, and they told me if I asked them how long is the crown supposed to last, the glue. They go, it's like cement. Like if you don't fuck around forever.
Do you have veneers?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's a crown.
Do you have veneers?
You should wear a crown on your head. Yes.
No, thank you.
You have veneers?
I have these 10. That's why, yeah.
You have 10 veneers.
Oh, veneers are what we said before. They cut it and
Yeah.
then they put the thing in.
Yeah.
Oh my god! So he's gonna get mouth infections.
Oh, no wonder, bro. You have all these issues.
Notice the color of my teeth under versus the color of the teeth on top.
Oh, no wonder. And on the side here.
Yeah, that's why because they popped off. 2 of them popped
Bro, they
off.
veneered the fuck out of you, doggy.
No
Yeah.
shit. But this is
Yeah.
what the dentist spoke about on these TikToks, is that these kids doing it
And
now.
fucking,
these
you don't
that
need
are
your tic-tac-toe, bro. You talk to me, it's the same.
So wait, these dentists now, there's like shit dentists that are ruining people's mouths, is what you're saying?
No, just some dentists, you give them money, they'll be like, I'll do it, whatever. They won't. You know how some tattoo artists will be like, are you sure you want to get that tattoo?
Yeah.
Some tattoo artists will be like, whatever, bro.
I think what's
That's
happening is
wild.
it's like the dental hygienist or the assistant opens up a dental practice, but is
they
not
allowed, though?
qualified to be a dentists or doctors. But there's people that do that. They clandestine dentists. But not Dr. Victor Castro, man. He's certified. He's wonderful. And
I have a question for
soon
you.
to make me
He's a certified lover.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did Casanova,
Dr. Castro, man.
did Dr. Castroman do your veneers?
Properly and very well, yes. No, you see, you can't say that because I haven't been back in 3 years. I lost all my money.
What are you
and
talking about? You went back 6 months ago.
He was running from the Bulls. Remember? I told you you have to have
This
an
is
implant.
not a real person. Who runs from bulls?
People in Spain.
Is he wearing red?
Yes, he was in Spain.
so hold
It's
on.
called the running
So you're
of the
running
bulls.
from your problems. He's running from the bulls, and you guys meet in Mexico to fuck up your mouth. What's wrong with you people?
What's happening
Oh,
here?
by the way, you mentioned once, and no, when I got roofied, it was on the west coast of Mexico in Tijuana over Los Angeles.
Nothing to
Whereas-
do with him. That's not what you
nothing to
meant.
do with Dr. Castroman.
Why? What did I say? What was
You
the-
you asked if it was the same area.
Like, basically,
as
we were
where the
wondering
dentist is
when
it
he
also?
got roofied, did he meet him that
Oh,
night?
yeah.
No, I got roofied.
Oh, because
right,
it would have been
right-
funny though. I see where I
That
was.
would've
yeah,
been amazing.
Yeah, Tijuana's near LA, whereas Cancun is near Florida, or where I go, where Dr. Castroman is. So I just wanted to clear that up.
Castro. You know what
Castro.
Castro is? Castle.
Castro,
Means castle. In Greek, at least. Castro.
in Italian, it means cut balls off,
Castrate.
Oh.
and in Cuba, it means
Castro man, he castrates.
Well,
That's a supervillain's name.
So you might like get a new
Castro,
tooth,
man.
but lose a ball.
Yeah, lose a testicle.
Is that a fair trade for you?
You know,
I'm not ready to give up a ball.
testicles are expensive on the black market, by the way.
Oh, you just
Very-
reminded me of a fucking awesome movie about that's scary shit.
That's a scary world.
There is a market for that, bro.
Yeah.
Where people sell kidneys
It's
on the
nuts.
street. It's fucked.
It's nuts. And for some reason, it's mostly Asian.
He's talking about getting rid of testicles, and then he says it's nuts. Oh, by the way, I reached out to Thomas G. Waits, and I'm waiting for a response. Remember the actor who decided to fight for money on the Warriors, and they had to change the
Oh, yeah,
script?
yeah.
And that's Tom Waits. So
You
I
threw
messaged
Tom
him.
Waits a text?
I messaged him because he was a member of the Actors Studio. I said, "Yeah, I wonder if you remember me." Blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm hoping to hear back from Tom Waits so he can explain what happened on the set of The Warriors, a movie you still haven't watched, and it's fantastic.
It is
I should
fantastic. Wait,
watch.
what's the over/under you think on him replying and coming on the podcast?
Pretty good, because if he doesn't, I'm gonna make my friend Charles contact him, because he's not a bad
Charles
guy.
Brown.
No, Charles Chuck Cassano. Charles Cassano, who is my buddy over there in New
Where?
York.
In
Oh,
Newark.
New York.
Yeah, New York.
Whatever happened to Old York?
Yeah,
Old,
Where is Old York, by the way?
probably in Britain,
it's in England.
Yeah?
in York.
That's what all the new stuff are. They were New English stuff. New England.
Yeah,
New England.
we're the one for you,
New
New
York,
England,
New Hampshire.
England
There's Hampshire.
telephone.
Really? Yeah.
Part of the 9X.
What else
You didn't
is-
know that?
I know I did, but I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to position everything geographically in my head. That's
Everything
what-
that's new.
Most of that
whatever,
shit's
most
all
of that
from
shit
there.
is all in the UK.
that I knew, but I was just wondering like where it is geographically, like near London.
Well,
How
what
come there's
is?
no New London?
What do
You
you
would
mean?
have thought there's a New London.
No, there's a London. There's London, Ontario.
Yeah, why isn't it New London though?
They just didn't use the new because they went London, Ontario when they say the name. New
Well, how
York?
about this? How about Naples? It's Neapoli. Isn't that New City?
New
That is
Naples.
New City. No, that's New City.
So it's
not
a new what?
Naples, New
Oh.
City.
You guys named it.
Yeah, New
So
City.
it was a new city of what?
Yeah. Well, at the time, it was a newer city. So, like, yo, this is
Yeah.
a new city
Yeah.
where these wops are hanging out.
Fucking Italians, bro. Fucking
That would be funny though. Just calling a city New City.
That's
That'd be
what-
funny.
But that's what Napolis is.
That's actually kind of funny.
Oh my
and
god.
dumb as hell.
Um,
Do you think they were drunk? They're like, yeah, we're on New City. Bro.
probably not. No, they were.
I think they were-
God-fearing people.
No, they're just new cities. It's a new city. We're called this is the new city because they don't think we're gonna have 50 cities. Like this is the new city. You're just thinking about the now.
I see, I
This
see,
is
I
the
see, I
new
see.
city.
Actually, Naples is older than Rome. Did you hear what I just
Really?
said? Naples is older than Rome.
And you know, Rome
Yeah.
wasn't built in a day.
Yeah, apparently
That's
they say that.
why Naples is older than Rome.
Hey, here's something I always wondered about.
What is it?
Romans.
They don't exist
Do
anymore.
the local Roman people say, "Well, we're here. Might as well keep doing what we're doing"?
I hate this guy. Never say that on stage, please. I know you
I-
have the instinct to say it on stage. Don't.
Because you know how they say,
my head.
"When
Exactly.
in Rome, do as the Romans do." Well, we're here.
Yeah.
Might as well keep doing what we're doing. It always gets a spattering of laughs. Whoever gets
I
it
wouldn't say
enjoys it.
spattering.
Not even.
It gets a.
It gets Pantelis angry.
It gets a ha. Get him
It's a
off the
dad.
fucking
It's a
stage.
dad joke.
It's
It's not even a dad joke.
stepdad
it's,
joke.
It's a stepdad joke.
That's funny.
Ah,
Stepdad jokes.
It's worse than dad jokes. Dad jokes you can tolerate a bit.
Yeah. I like that joke.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can
mind
tolerate them,
some
but
of them. I
stepdad-
don't mind
yeah.
some of them. Yeah.
Step jab.
Step jab. Have you jibber
I'm
jabber?
slurring. I'm tired. My
Have
eyes
you
are closing.
have you done any of your Christmas shopping? 'Cause
I have, yes.
Really
A
good for
little
you.
bit of it, yeah.
Last year I gave Poseidon a really
I-
nice purse. He gave me homework.
By the way,
I'm kidding.
I,
No, you gave
It's
me
a
a
fucking
beautiful
book, bro. It's
I know. I'm
knowledge, you
kidding.
piece
I'm
of shit.
kidding. I always say that. But the reason I say that is because I went to HomeSense. It's probably the
Makes
best.
sense of your home.
It's the best place to meet hot cougar mamas.
like, how long did you spend there?
It's about an hour.
Were you masturbating in the corner?
No,
How many cougar mamas did you meet?
so many. It's
you
a
talk to
wonderful
all of them?
place. No,
Hello,
no,
cougar mama.
no. I spoke to the mother of my child, and I was pushing a stroller. But
Alright.
I'm just saying it's.
So you weren't ready to meet cougar mamas?
No,
though?
no. I'm just saying there's a lot of beautiful women this time of year in HomeSense. Period. That's it.
Well, there's a lot of beautiful women in general everywhere.
It's that type of city, doggy.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, you know I'm right.
Yeah, he's right.
You know what this city's capable of.
I guess I've just been awakened.
Oh, he's saying
You
he's
know-
horny.
Alec Baldwin, by the way, our friend. I didn't know this guy at like 60 something years old has like 7 kids, all under 10 years old. When did this happen?
Oh yeah.
This guy's firing
Yeah, when he
on all cylinders.
when he
bro.
shoots, he doesn't miss.
Oh my God, I had no idea. This guy, oh my God, this guy's got to be working
guy's
till
not firing
100.
blanks.
The one thing I know about Alec Baldwin,
He doesn't
no
shoot blanks.
Wow, you're absolutely right. You're fucking,
That's
you nailed
amazing.
it. Yeah, that's, okay. Got nothing. That's perfectly said.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah, he
he's
does
got
not,
many children.
definitely does not shoot
Is he going to
blanks.
jail finally?
I don't know.
Because he did kill a Ukrainian woman.
Yeah, remember like the Ukraine war? Do
Yeah.
people remember that? Is it
No.
still a thing?
No.
I forgot about it.
Now
Hold on a
there's
second.
another
It's
thing.
not trending
going on.
anymore.
So it occurred to me, like, remember there was a Nazi in Canada? Like, everyone applauded.
Yeah, I
month
spoke
ago?
about it earlier. Remember we talked about it?
Yeah, that's so weird how stuff happens, and it's so weird how I forget. That's
It's
what happens
crazy.
when
It's
you're an
almost as if
alcoholic.
time goes on.
Time does go on.
Time
Speaking of
goes
time,
on. But it also shows how fake it is. Because if they were so important to us and we want to help them, why would we just forget about them when the next trending thing would happen?
speaking of trends, there's a not new artificial intelligence new Beatles song out.
What?
That says a lot about where the entertainment industry
Well, that's
is going.
insane.
They're making
Beatles can't sing.
They're making fake AI from old
Basically,
artists.
well,
like
no.
fake AI songs?
Here's what's happening. It was recorded after the Beatles broke up, and they isolated John Lennon's voice, and then basically Ringo and Paul said this is a new Beatles song, but it's not, but it is. But they used AI, so it's like ooh.
You just contradicted yourself 3 times. Did they use AI or did they record it separately and put it together?
Both, seemingly, is what I hear. I know what you're saying. Yes, they used AI. That's
Okay,
your
that's
answer.
it. So end it
Yeah,
there.
yeah, that's your answer. Correct. That's where
So it was made with AI.
yeah. I mean, what? Oof.
AI can sing.
That's what's gonna happen to your face when you die? Are your
look
relatives gonna?
To be honest, I'd be dead. I don't really care.
No, but I mean, I'm talking about. It's inevitable. You see it in like, you'll probably see Humphrey Bogart and Marlon Brando and Marilyn Monroe in a movie again. Who makes their money? The estate? Or how does that work?
Well, that was the whole writer strike and the,
Yeah.
and the, and
Well,
the
it's-
actor strike about because
yeah.
they don't want to give anyone money.
Yep.
Ah.
They want to make all the money.
Who's they?
The producers.
Okay, we've got to produce.
And it's not like they already make 70% of everything.
Ever since Poseidon became an actor, he's very up against the producers and such.
Well, he also is a producer. He produces episodes every day.
I'm not really a producer.
Well, no, you literally are a producer,
I co-produce, you could say.
but you are literally doing the job of producing. I know what you mean. You're talking about the movie executive, but you're actually a producer. Yeah.
I guess.
Produces heartache.
Hey.
A little update. We're still trying to get a hold of Adam. Apparently, he has a few days left on his.
And his feud with us is still ongoing.
Yeah. He's still
Is
mad
it
at
really
us.
a feud, or is Adam?
Well, I mean, it's
Wow.
one-sided.
Well,
but
because it's weird because he's mad at us for stuff he brought up on the podcast that we talked about after. with him.
Just saying it sounds so stupid.
Ever since he moved
So it's a
into
little
his-
confusing.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
And his
Shall we?
well,
I brought it up. Let's.
his lover doesn't want to.
Is love
Doesn't want him to come on the podcast.
Is it his lover finally?
I don't know.
No, I'm just making up rumors now.
Would you like to read it?
Oh, do you want to read?
Wait, did
I
you
feel
get
like
a new one?
The text is kind of private, though. We shouldn't
No,
read
if it's
that.
private, I don't want to read it.
Oh, okay.
It's text. We shouldn't. Last time it was funny with the messenger, but I feel like it's kind of private. We shouldn't. No, fuck it. Let's do it.
Okay, the last thing he said was,
Miss
few,
me,
a
miss
few
me.
more
Now you
days,
gotta
bro,
kiss
is
me.
all I need. And then we'll be able to have a ton of options.
What?
Memorize this date, November 13th. I'll have a lot more liberty to do whatever I need. That's when I will be able to do whatever I want.
Sounds like a
Bro, I
threat.
have a question. Why do you have a random SIM card in your case?
Because that is my American SIM card and also my Mexican SIM
You
card.
know, you can buy an Android phone that takes dual SIM, and you can have both numbers on the same phone and switch however you like between them both.
You can also type in double penetration.
You can?
Why does
I
it
don't
do
know
this?
why it went there. But yeah, you're right. There is a dual SIM. Poseidon, I don't make the money that you think
What are
I
you talking
do.
about? These are some of the cheapest phones. They're like Samsung J12s or whatever the
Yeah,
fuck they're
but-
called.
Poseidon, I
Like
don't think you get
$200.
it. I didn't work for a very, very, very long time.
All his money's going to child support and a crippling drug addiction.
God damn.
I wish I paid child support.
Fuck.
Well, on that note, intellectuals out.